Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn to Revenge Imperial Civil War 2.3 preview playthrough as the Corporate Sector Authority. In the last episode, we got all the way out to Endor here, where we are... we've almost united the entire Outer Rim. There's just a couple planets that we need if we can take, like, Ord Mantell or something. So what we're going to do for this episode, which is being recorded on the same stream as the last two, we're probably going to go through and secure some of these other Outer Rim planets, maybe Belsavis, Elrud, Solist, and those kinds of things to make sure we have everything secured, and then we'll probably continue to move into the core after that. So, let's get going to Bakura.
Reporting in.
This has to be where Cisco is now. Unless they... Well, actually, no, they've moved into the core a bit, so it doesn't have to be anything. Another validation. So Cisco is in the core. Let's check, what's the PA looking like? PA's 6 planets, 13%. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. There's 3 up here. Odic, Bregido, and Bakura.
Invasion commencing.
I mean, if it's just a planet that has a shipyard and a Valaduja, I'm fine with the auto-resolve going off there, because that's a fight we've seen enough, and it's more just a matter of timing rather than us really being at risk of losing much. Like, the HV guns on the ground when they're there can kill stuff, but you're not really getting a battle out of it, which is mostly what I don't want to auto-resolve against, is when there's an actual battle to see. Stations can help support a battle when there's an actual fleet there, so that can be fun. But
destination ahead. Fire at will. Let's move out.
when we're 40 episodes deep, I don't think we need another just Valaduja battle.
Awaiting orders.
Blast them out. Firing. Keep going.
Copy. I've got him in my sight. Adjusting.
Okay, you guys got to fall back a little bit. Let's get the Espo Walkers.
Inputting coordinates.
Let's get that.
Order acknowledged.
Maybe one of you guys. This is either like episode 39 or 40.
Advancing.
36 went up this morning. 37 and 38. So this is episode 39. I think the longest one we've had was about 42 episodes with the original Maldred playthrough. But the episodes in that were also typically about half an hour, whereas these have been mostly an hour. So this has to be our longest playthrough in terms of actual runtime
Always ready, sir.
by a significant margin.
Copy. Engines activated.
The most obscure faction gets the longest preview playthrough. Capes will probably be another long one. It's mostly because these factions early on have a lot of lead-up time before you can start progressing a lot. And this has also been one of the most back-and-forth ones. Like, even with the amount of progress we made so far, we're still getting some significant resistance and some large battles, which I like.
Affirmative. Moving out.
It's generally the purpose behind a lot of the economic changes.
Attack that target. Attacking target. Aerial artillery reporting.
Reporting in. Fire. Heading out. Iron support ready. Fall out. Let's move out.
Ready for orders. At the ready. Plans of proceeding. Fire at will. Cut through them. Targeting.
Loft House is the... Yeah, that's the PA capital. The overall capital. So... that'll probably take some extra doing to destroy.
Attacking.
You guys can't actually walk on there, can you?
Inputting coordinates.
Ready to receive orders. Firing. Comlink active. Roger that.
No one can even go over here. Okay, that's definitely going to need some editing
Target in sight. Lance it. Target.
in the pathfinding or passability there.
Moving out.
Unit destroyed.
Awaiting orders. Keep going.
Unit destroyed.
Got your back. Open fire! Got that target. Fire support ready. This way. Providing backup.
Form up. Heading out. Destination.
I think he must have added that platform without
Up here.
editing the passability.
Awaiting orders. Let's move out. Let's go.
Bombing run available.
I have a bunch of the arrow interceptors being built
This way.
Providing cover.
on Sinrafsix, I think it
Over
was.
there.
Support
Heading
ready.
for attack
So I
position.
want to use those to take Belsavis.
The enemy has been defeated. Planetary control achieved.
Alright, now we're going to go back this
Construction
direction.
Complete.
Lance it. Proceeding.
You're going to clear them out. You guys, I'm going to send over to Belsavis again.
Reporting in.
Imminent.
That is just a small amount of frigates. That's fine. And we'll have to do this battle for real.
Battle imminent.
Yatu, that is not something we can win. But we're going to be clearing out all that anyways.
Building under construction.
This fleet at Thanos is... Oh, we don't really have many free
Vehicle
slots
in
yet still.
production. Building
Let's get
under
that one.
construction.
Enemy unit sighted.
Choose your reinforcements.
This may not actually be the best. Alright,
Moving
Unrepentant. Visible Hand, Serenity. Regular Invincible.
en route.
Aggressive
Reinforcements en
Negotiations.
Let's
Jump.
go. Have them now.
Relena.
Moving into
A lot of fighters. We do not have many at all. Sensational. Oh, he just left. Pestilence.
Navigating to coordinates. Locking on.
The lasers are our target.
Enemies in range.
The space station slot for an enemy planet ship is empty. Would be a good assumption that said planet is currently being blockaded by another hostile faction.
I'm losing my engine.
Depending on where it is, if it's on the border
Form up.
and you know they weren't just taken, then you could assume that. But the AI doesn't like to blockade. They'll generally attack, try to get their ground invasion going, and then if that fails and they don't have any immediate plans for another ground invasion,
The
they'll
lasers
leave.
are our target. Direct fire on the engine.
Because they'll want to use those units for other things.
Ready for battle. Can anyone else see him? Go after the straggler. Get behind them. I have them
Our
now.
target priority is the laser guns. Awaiting orders.
I got one. Reporting in. Coming around. Locking on. Where are you? Ah, I can't take another hit like that.
Well, if you mean here, it's probably because they've been attacked or they just took the planet. Because their territory is not very secure at all right now. They're pretty much done.
Intercept.
We are victorious.
What happened if you were fighting another faction, a third faction not only on the planet? I think the third faction would be able to fire it, but only if they had line of sight.
Marauder cruiser here.
'Cause that's happened a few times, that situation.
Tactical battle imminent.
Right, not much they have there.
Tactical battle imminent.
Same idea there. Yeah, Chardin, the New Republic just took that from the Aridu Authority. So Aridu had it, the New Republic just took it fairly recently. And Jindine, the New Republic, probably attacked, or the Empire did. Because the Empire just took Halanet from someone, which I assume was the Meldrude. No, it wouldn't have been Meldrude. It might have been the EA. And these guys are probably under attack from the New Republic a lot. Out of there as well. Because let's see, Aridu, 9 planets, 7% military strength. They're really not in a good position.
Command received.
We got a few of the arrow interceptors.
Right away.
Get a couple more.
Unit in production.
I think I'm just gonna auto-resolve this one. Because a lot of our ground stuff isn't set up to hit space or air
Construction
stuff.
Complete.
Invasion commencing.
Unit destroyed.
System conquered.
Oh, so much for our ground
Construction
forces.
complete.
Moving out.
They'll give us 2 of those.
Unit in production.
Vehicle
Unit
cancelled.
in production.
Reporting in.
I'll add you to that fleet.
Heading out.
Building under construction.
Construction
Tactical battle
complete.
imminent.
The Republic's going for that. I mean, when you have as much money coming in as we do, it's not a huge deal.
Reporting in.
I'm not that concerned about that.
Tactical battle imminent. Vehicle in production.
Oh. Looks like they've sent out all their space stuff trying to attack us in other places. And we've whittled them down a bit.
Look, sir, it's
So, is there an Empress? The only reason I'm coming here, because it's a level 4 as well, so there'll be some garrisons. There's not an Empress.
Choose your reinforcements. Reinforcements en route.
Generic Bulwark Mark III.
coming about.
We're not going to be able to bring in everything until we got our stuff a little bit closer.
Open fire.
Copy. Attacking target.
I'm on them. Roger that.
More enemy craft.
Choose your reinforcements.
Stay in formation. Target locked.
Let's get Indefatigable.
Destination confirmed.
Kiss
We're
my
on our way.
axe.
Eliminating target.
Mr. Pro. Space Devil.
Target locked.
And Grinsbane, can we fit you in
Reinforcements en
ish?
Excellent shot.
Form up. Attack that target. Coming around. Captain here.
Locking on.
Dreadnought cruiser ready. Intercepting. I'm on them. Enemies in range. Stay in formation. Get behind them. I have them down. Target locked. Taking fire. Eliminating target. Someone cover me! I'm on them.
The lasers are our target.
Alright.
Take out the iron cannons.
So they don't get their second MC-80B, because I've destroyed their station.
Awaiting order.
Shipyard.
Fire at will.
Commander, they're hitting us.
The Empress was given more weapons in the mod to be on par with the Valaduja, the Cardan, and all that stuff, especially for skirmish. Because the NR doesn't really have any other options for a main battle-based thing.
En route.
Brigade standing by.
We made no attempt to make the Empress lore accurate. We made him
Battle imminent.
to match with other star bases in a similar class, or a similar functioning game.
Inbound.
Oh no.
Copy. Coming about.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright, visible hand. I'll send you in this side. Defiler
Be
over
there shortly.
here.
Right
Money's
away.
Pride. Last
Moving out.
alive. Rest negotiations. Because the only other option we'd have would be if we did, like if we redid the art for the base game,
Right away.
level 5 Rebel Star Base, and turned that into one.
Reinforcements en route.
Serenity. But we don't have the resources to do that right now.
Heading out.
And
Our
wouldn't for a
shield
long time.
down. Moving out.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
I copy.
Skip ray reporting.
Copy.
Skip ray
Rip.
blast boat here.
Didn't make it out in time.
To earn our pay.
Destroy the enemy.
Yeah, let's make sure these engines go down, because the Praetors like to leave.
Armed and ready.
Shields are down on that, so we don't need the skip rays on this.
Stay in formation.
Enemies in range.
Destroy the engines.
Reporting. Attacking target.
Get over here and help. I have them now.
I'm pretty sure it was recreational McNukes that we were using as the Pathfinder in this fleet.
Coming around. I copy. Ready to engage. Reporting.
Go for turbo lasers.
The lasers
Awaiting
are our target.
instructions.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Falling out of
Yes,
formation.
Commander. Target those lasers. Waiting orders. Target those lasers.
I'm under attack.
This spinning speed will not be possible after tonight or tomorrow.
The lasers are our
Frigate
target.
reporting. The lasers are
Ready?
our target. I'm hit. The ion cannons are our primary target.
Opening fire on the torpedo.
Weapons online.
You're going... Okay, you're safe. Do these have targetable... They do have targetable shield generators. Okay, I'm going to shift over to hitting the goal with this stuff.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Cannons are.
You're going to go in now.
Cruiser reporting.
There we go. Where's this station? Or the shipyard?
Intercepting.
Oh, right, we killed it. This is just what's left. They never replaced it. So that's why the stations are still here. Nope, Eagle's Nest. Recreational McNukes must be the other fleet,
Construction complete.
I think. Yeah.
Brigade
Alright, so
standing
they're
by.
clear.
Destination ahead.
Got our first strike breaker back.
Invasion commencing. Choose your reinforcements.
Heading out. Order acknowledged. Heading out.
At
Moving to
maximum unit
coordinates.
capacity.
Yes, Commander. Advance.
Alright, have I ever played on this map before? I don't think I have.
Forward. Standing by. Scouting.
Let's get a quick
location.
scout in.
Incoming. Ready to go. Executing flyby. Copy.
There's their power generator.
Moving to
So
coordinates.
they have the shield, they have a mine.
Roger that.
And what else do they have? They have their Sorosub Corporation.
We're going in.
I copy. Engines activated.
Commander. Ground
So
target
not very much.
ready for attack.
There you go. Now you can leave.
Heading out. Ready. Right away.
Reporting. Receiving orders.
Well, the ones in the mod do have a lot of
Be over.
proton torpedoes based off of that one.
Yes, sir. As you wish. Attack. Fire. Open fire. Squad.
We've given them a few more turbo engines as well.
D2B, copy. Weapons ready. Targeting in.
Yes, Commander. Lancet proceeding.
I copy. Target in range.
Destroyed.
Ready. Command received.
You guys back off a bit. Head up there.
Out. Ready.
You are gonna go and try to take out some of this extra stuff.
Armor ready.
Lancet standing by.
We're gonna take out the AV turret.
Attack that target.
Ready for orders.
Destroyed.
All out.
Oh, you're not supposed to have that. Captured it.
Let's go. Keep going.
Alright, just fly around up there then.
Aerial artillery reporting. Attacking target. Fire at will.
Bombing run available.
Roger that.
Bombing
away.
run canceled.
Ready for action. Have a torpedo on me.
Moving out. Blast them out.
Okay, you guys should be safe to come down and help a bit. Where... I'll be up higher.
Roger that. Heading out.
Ready for orders. Heading out.
Roger that. Form up. This way.
There, go this way.
Over there. Form up. All out, troops. Let's move out. Wait. Form up.
Oh, crap. Looked outside the game.
Let's move out. Wait.
Now I need to fix that window. Here we go.
Unit destroyed.
Sucks to be you.
Awaiting orders.
At the ready. Destination ahead.
Copy. Let's go. Main cannon charged. Attack. Keep
I guess we're
going.
just killing the Celestians now.
This way.
They decided to stick around and fight.
Over there.
I hope the New Republic's happy. They did this. I didn't want to kill all the Celestians, but they're not retreating, so
Keep going. This way. Over there.
more people up there now.
Available. Choose
Alright, we
your
gotta get our
reinforcements.
skimmers.
Ultra knowledge
At
on my way.
maximum unit capacity.
Engines activated. Comlink active. Receiving orders.
These are just
you wish.
Celestians. Nope, that's an
Squadron moving out.
infiltrator.
In the coordinates.
Lancet proceeding.
Commence attack run.
Command received. Right away. Moving out. Heading
Oh no! We captured the factory.
Destination ahead. Let's move out. Firing. Engaging. Let's go. Keep going.
I copy.
Form up.
I copy. On my way.
Awaiting orders. This way. Over there. Engines activated. Receiving orders. As you wish.
There we go. So we lost the interceptors because we're very sad. Or we're very sad because we lost the interceptors. So,
Constructing
moment of
Star
silence.
Destroyer reporting in.
Alright, moment over. And... So we'll wait on the other strike breaker. This fleet should be able to go into Glomth, though. We can just do Glomtho to Bothawai to Nalhada and Elysia, Onager, the Maw, and we can probably take Haas now. My ears are really starting to hurt from these headphones, so I may not go quite as long for this episode as the last ones.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, look at that! Wedge is now down here instead. How? How did you get here? Empire? Empire? Did he not despawn with the Rogue Squadron then?
We've come across enemy units.
I think this is just Rogue Squadron. Yeah, thank God. Because, like I was saying before, a lot of the scripting wasn't set up, so I'm surprised Lusank is there at all. But this isn't Lusank yet. This is just Rogue Squadron. Lusank is at Brooklyn.
Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements.
Okay, let's put in all of our Gozantis.
Reinforcements en route.
Oops.
Reinforcements en route.
All out.
Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en route.
Let's move out.
Ready to blow something up.
Reporting.
Alright.
Advancing.
All the Gozantis in the
Enemies
world
in range.
go kill Rogue Squadron.
Let's get moving. Get starting attack position. I got it.
And a lot of that stack was from transports.
I have them now. Locking on. Enemies in range.
Can anyone else see him?
I'm on them. Coming around.
Okay, and they just flew alone into a bunch of fighters. Some of our best ones. So I really hope they
Where's the
don't
target?
have to regret that decision.
Where are you?
Intercepting. Sir,
Well, what I'm probably going to do, Awesome Creation, is leave Honager in the Maw.
target.
Launchers are the primary target.
And then at least we're not getting attacked out of Hast with a bunch of more powerful stuff. Because Honager is not an especially threatening planet.
Must be destroyed.
The Maw is behind Honager. And like we're already in Era 4. So I know that we have at least 60 weeks, which we shouldn't need 60 in-game weeks. Or not at least, but we have up to 60 in-game weeks, which we shouldn't need. And then Dal is not going to die because she should be at the Maw if she's spawned at all. So everything should work out. SSDs are the same as they were in 2.2. We haven't edited them in any significant stat way. Other than, like, they're getting some motion changes, which I guess will make them weaker, because they won't be as maneuverable. They'll also not flip around from weird pathfinding as much, so...
Right away.
Yes, sir.
Only lost, please don't shoot me. You guys can come down to El Rude.
Let's go.
Brigade standing by.
Keep those building.
Star
Constructing
Destroyer
unit.
reporting in. Brigade standing by.
Invasion commencing.
They're dead.
We've been paid.
Choose your reinforcements.
Heading out. Order acknowledged.
At
Heading out.
maximum unit capacity. Enemy base shields up.
Copy. Squadron moving out. I copy. Lancet proceeding.
It's because of how heroes are structured, or how squadrons are structured. That's why that thing at the top was still showing, the icon,
Right away.
even though they were dead.
Moving out. I have the target in sight. Lancet.
A lot of squads like that, the game scoring stuff has issues with tracking 100% properly.
Destination ahead. Yes, sir. Let's move out.
So they're gone.
Yes, Commander. Let's go.
They should be, at least.
Lancet standing by. Aerial artillery reporting. Ready for orders. Keep going.
They're in this
This way.
direction.
At the ready. Over there. Ready to receive orders. Comlink active. Engines activated.
Right, you guys are just gonna go sit at the turbo laser.
Available.
Roger that. Attack.
It depends on which part of the object is still there. I'm pretty sure it's just the creator, or the container, and not the actual unit object. So it shouldn't be passing the buff still.
We're combat ready.
What happened in Fall of the Republic when we can't rely on the other factions to soften up the enemy for us? Well,
Reinforcements
you won't be being attacked from as many directions, so in that way it'd probably be a little bit easier. But all their forces will be directed at you, so in that way
As you wish.
it could be harder.
Copy. Squadron moving out.
It'd be just like playing like the Thrawn campaign or something on a bigger
Lancet
map,
proceeding.
or the Era 1 or 2 or
Reporting.
Era 3 starts.
Reporting. Fire. Yes, sir. Yes, Commander.
How about some action?
Which one is this?
So
Small
many
Palace.
targets, so little time.
Lancet standing by.
Initiate
Yes,
bombing
sir.
run.
Open fire.
I'm not sure if this has their full capital too.
Aerial artillery
We've
reporting.
sighted them.
Ready for orders. Open fire. Attack that target.
Following your lead.
Attacking target. Fire at will. Command received. Right away. Cut through them.
Guys, when I want you to hunt, I want you to go hunt other stuff.
Yes, Commander.
Choose your reinforcements.
Heading out.
Ready to receive orders. Targeting. Comlink active. Heading out. Roger that. Destination ahead. Form up. Let's move out. Blast them out. Awaiting orders. Let's go. Copy. Keep going. This way.
Was there anything down
Over
here?
there.
I don't think.
Engines activated. Receiving orders.
No, I think that side of the map is
I
clear.
copy. Attacking.
You're gonna go there.
Reporting. As you wish. Yes, sir. Yes, Commander.
We are
There we go.
victorious.
Welcome back, Michael.
Planetary control achieved.
And over at Gesso. Rude.
Beginning
Secure
construction.
that.
Receiving orders.
Course plotting.
Ooh, looks like Chardin hasn't been built up at all
As you
yet.
wish.
Who has it? A rider just took it. So as soon as we take Glomp, though, we can go and easily grab Chardin. Same thing with Ifgin,
Tactical
Kalis.
battle.
These are all like below level 1. Below level 1 station and no ground base.
Enemy forces.
They're all softening each other up in the core when they can't afford to fight each other. Ugh. I might just retreat and come back. Otherwise, yeah, we're just going to be chasing them all the way to the base.
Preparing for jump to light speed.
Thanks, Liberty.
Brigade standing by.
Invasion commencing.
Appreciate it. Oh, this headset really messes with my ears. I just had to take it off. I'm gonna play without sound for a little bit.
Yes, sir. Choose your reinforcements.
So there may be some enemy fleets approaching that I don't hear. Oh, this feels so much better. My ears are free.
Enemy base shields up. Move out.
Ready. Squadron moving out. Lancet proceeding.
Roger.
Lancet standing by.
Get some vans to watch them.
Command received.
We've located the enemy.
Engaging. Right away.
Reporting in.
You guys get back there then.
Reporting. Moving out.
We've got some of their own vans. Got a bunch of their own vans.
Ready.
You guys come up and kill those vans.
Ready for orders. Heading out. Destination ahead. Let's move out. Let's go. I have the target in sight. Lancet targeting.
I'm pretty sure you can shoot out. I'm not 100% sure though.
Attack.
By you, I mean me.
Plotted.
Like the enemy of whoever owns it. Damn, all their vans are coming out.
Open fire. Ready to receive orders.
Retreat.
Copy.
Form up. Moving to that area, sir.
Attack that target. Attacking target.
I copy. Adjusting navicomputer.
It's like a minor league soccer tournament here.
Armor
That
ready.
thing? My Timbit
Attacking
soccer? Is that what it is? That's just Canada, but
Keep going.
Ready to roll.
Run available.
Advancing.
Repair station
Awaiting orders.
constructing.
Form up. This way. Over there.
okay, so it's just the vans left?
Activated.
Yeah,
Receiving orders.
just vans.
Roger that. Advance.
To get our vans healed up so they can go kill their vans.
Awaiting orders. As you wish.
Our base
Squadron
is
moving
under
out.
Form up. Fire at will.
Come on, man, this
Copy.
way.
I copy. Lancet proceeding. Command received. Cut through them.
Oh. They're leaving.
System control achieved. Building started.
Alright, let's
Standing by.
make sure we have our
Star
Pathfinder
Destroyer
ready
reporting
too.
in.
Construction complete.
Squadron moving out.
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay, they shouldn't have a station though. You like the CSA this far? Yeah, I do like that I'm not playing with triangles all the time, and that, like, aside now we have still 5 Imperial Triangle factions,
Reinforcements.
but we also have the CSA, the New Republic, and even the Empire of the Hand that are fairly different. So we're getting a bit more variety, and the same thing is going to be true when we get the Hapens going. And the fact that they don't have too many standard capital ships is also pretty nice and interesting, because they use a little bit more. They rely a little bit more on their smaller ships, and then they have these larger battle cruisers that aren't quite what you'd expect from battle cruisers. Like, they're still fairly fragile themselves, except for the Bullet 3, which is getting nerfed anyways, in some ways.
Are our targets.
But so far, I think they're a lot of fun.
Let's go.
And they're pretty challenging to start off with.
Coordinate.
So
Target is those iron cannons.
they're probably not going to be a faction that
Reinforcements en route.
new players flock to.
En route.
They're also less popular, so that won't be a risk. But
Reinforcements en route.
Opening fire on the
Get
torpedo
over here and
launchers.
help. Excellent shot.
Intercepting.
Once we can start working on like the government mechanics, that should make them even more unique.
Priority is the laser cannons.
I'm under attack.
I'm on it. The primary target is the ion cannons.
You're gonna turn around and you're gonna help against that ISD.
I'm in a tight spot.
You are also gonna turn around. Oh, never mind.
Destroy the engines. Direct fire on the engines.
Can we actually break through this in time? I don't think we can.
Get behind.
The fact that they use so many missiles on their ships also makes them play a little bit differently, because they have a lot of upfront damage, then they have a lot of downtime, then they have more damage and more downtime, and the Habens are going to be kind of similar in some ways with that, but
Reporting in.
for right now, that's not something you can get in too many places. And part of that is because we have assault conks now, which we didn't before. So using missiles as any kind of like primary damage source against capital ships wasn't especially possible.
Copy.
Yeah, the Habens are going to be their own faction. We posted a news post. Let's get Pinkerton and it's pretty cool. Sorry. But yeah, so the Habens are going to be their own faction. We did a news post like 2 weeks ago now.
Reporting.
Or was that last week? Either way. One of the last news posts was about the Habens with some of the new concepts for ships we have for
Heading
them.
out. Yes, Commander.
So they're going to be fleshed out in both of the mods
The enemy is approaching.
to playable.
Reporting. There they are.
Get more vans in here, I guess, because they are sending in a bunch of infantry at us.
Ready.
Here, let's send this one
Destination
back
ahead.
there.
Lancet standing by.
These two over here.
Awaiting orders.
Aerial artillery reporting.
Yeah, they have no ground structures here yet. And they never will, because it's going to be our planet. That's probably going to be the case in a lot of the core planets as we were seeing there. Because they're still fighting each other, they just don't feel confident in attacking us for the most part. And the Empire is still the biggest military in the galaxy, with us close behind it. We may be catching up to them or at them now because of that other fleet we were building at Thanos and some of the other stuff we were building up in the rest of the galaxy not using right now. But
Keep going. This way.
the PA, Aridu, New Republic,
Over there.
and Druid are all fighting each other still. Oh. Right, I'm gonna put my headphones back on and see if my ears protest.
As you wish. I copy. Open fire.
Bombing run available.
Reporting. Attack that target. Yes, sir.
Destroyed.
Yes, Commander. Squadron moving out. Ready. Lancet proceeding. Command received. Right away.
Give me a target.
Alright,
Lancet standing by.
we lost our last Espos in this army.
Planetary
Very
control
sad.
achieved. Construction complete.
Vehicle cancelled.
Vehicle in production. Vehicle
Yeah, I'll
canceled.
have to get both of those back before we can get
Vehicle
another
in
arrow.
production.
We might even leave that for now. That
Star
crater
Destroyer reporting
on
in.
Vergesso.
Brigade standing by.
Well, you know what?
Reporting.
No, over here. Because it won't be open to attack again. Let's check. So Empire's 21 and 33. New Republic is 8 and 14. PA is 5 and 10. Aldrude is still 4 and 9. Aridu is down to 6 and 7. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're up to 23%, 93 planets.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, they sent it away.
Planetary
How do we lose?
control achieved.
Where did they put the Praetor? Tepeton. Did we kill it? No, what? No. Hold on. What happened?
Reporting. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
right. Yeah,
Forward.
that's why. I'm remembering it all now.
Yes, Commander. Right away.
I was thinking of the other one.
Moving out. On it, sir. On our way, sir. Moving out. Heading out. Reporting.
That stuff was
Yes, sir.
retreating back to the station, and I wanted to get our Pathfinder so we wouldn't have to chase it. But I don't know what happened to the Praetor.
Fall out, crew. The enemy has been spotted. Waiting instructions. Spread out, man.
Ah.
There.
we go.
TQB, copy.
Never mind. They're leaving.
Reporting.
Ready for attack.
Construction complete.
Ready for attack.
So let's queue up Pestilence again, the only Mineroni,
Unit in
Eagle's
production.
Nest, and we'll get a couple of these guys. This fleet is still taking shape up here. We'll need a couple more capital ships, so let's get
Construction complete. Vehicle
one of
in production.
each.
Vehicle
And we'll
in
get a couple
production.
of the Ozantes as well.
Unit in production.
We haven't used any air techs in a
Vehicle
while,
in production.
since the last one died.
Building started.
Vehicle in production.
We have to auto-resolve on Gabrador, so I'm just going to get some other stuff built up so we can do that. And this fleet, we're still building a fleet here.
Unit in production. Unit cancelled. Tactical battle imminent.
Vehicle in production.
Vehicle in
Constructing
production.
unit.
Though. They're probably going to retreat here as well.
Enemy unit sighted.
It looks like they were assuming they wouldn't have to fight much.
I copy. Ready. On the move. Let's move out. Let's go. Squad, move out. Keep going. This way. Right away, sir.
I'm going to send one to capture the turbo laser just in case.
Armor
Yeah,
standing by.
We secured an abandoned turbo.
because they're not seeing the garrisons on the Moff Palaces properly right now.
Beginning construction.
So let's do that.
Brigade standing by.
Construction complete.
This fleet's going to go to Bothawai, which they don't have any stuff in space from.
TIE squadron here.
Now they've left there. I guess we'll go to Jindine.
Brigade standing by.
Beginning construction.
Building under construction. Construction complete.
TIE squadron. Flank.
We'll reinforce them at
Tactical
Bothawai.
battle imminent.
Right, so this is where that Praetor went.
Look, sir, it's them.
Did we not have any stations in the area and then they could just fly the Praetor out?
Cannon firing.
Oh, who's this?
Gunship reporting.
Recreational
Choose your
McNukes.
reinforcements.
So it was, at least. Alright, Bulwark. Unfurled
Reinforcements
Rose.
en route.
Shield Scar.
Reinforcements en route.
Iori.
Reinforcements en route.
Gonna be a lot of fighters.
Reinforcements
So let's
en
get all
route.
of the
Reinforcements
Gozantes.
cancelled. Reinforcements en route.
And Scarface to back that up.
Reinforcements en route.
Wraith, can you fit over here, Wraith?
On holding.
not super well. So let's put you in behind
En route.
with Indefatigable back
Coming
here.
about.
Taking fire.
Attacking.
Take out the iron
Commanders
cannons.
are hitting us.
Batteries online.
Where'd he go? I have Skip Ray reporting. I've spotted them. TIE squadron here.
We don't have as many bombers as I had hoped.
They've got us targeted.
The lasers
Weapons
are on.
ready.
Okay, you fly out that way.
Help. Shoot 'em
These skip
down.
rays we
Target
need.
cover. Can anyone else see him? Firing. Where are you?
Eliminating
Our
target.
target priority is the laser cannons. Our primary target is those iron cannons.
Reporting in. I can't take another hit like that.
Those torpedo launchers must be destroyed.
I'm on.
There we go.
Skip Ray blast boat here. Locking on.
Gotta remember to put the Pathfinder back in now. Alright, you make sure we have stuff attacking the engines.
The engines are our primary target. Destroy the engines.
Orders, sir.
Other acclimators are getting away.
Fire on the engines.
Someone cover me!
Destroy the engines. Direct fire on the engines. Destroy the engines. Ready for battle.
Excellent shot. For the Empire.
Alright. Now if they retreat, they're not actually getting anything out of here.
The launch bay is gone. Reporting
Nope,
in.
you need to leave.
Holding fire.
Yeah, you need to fast forward. Or fast forward. Power to weapons.
Ready for duty. Our primary engine system is down.
The enemy has been defeated.
Hey! Lost Crate's Honor, which we have like 20 of, and Recreational McNukes. So, you know what?
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
This goes on teases Pathfinders. Why have I not been doing
Tactical
that?
battle imminent.
Bothawai?
Inbound.
Bothawui, whichever you prefer.
Choose your
I guess with the lore
reinforcements.
channel I'm going to need to start
Out. All out.
caring more about pronouncing things properly. People will be very upset. As long as they don't think that Viscount is the real way to pronounce Viscount.
Attack.
Because
The
that
lasers
is
are our target.
only true for some Americans, I think. It's definitely not true in British English or Canadian English.
Assault Brigadier. Opening fire on the torpedo launchers.
Attacking the torpedo launchers.
Direct fire on those torpedo tubes. Standing by. Direct fire on the engines. Ready. Fire!
Enemies in range.
The
Alright.
primary target is the engine.
No engines for this
Destroy
MC-90.
the engine.
They are not allowed.
Destroy the engines. The primary target is the engine.
Get behind them.
Roger that.
I have them now.
The lasers are our target. Form up. Open fire. Target those lasers.
We are victorious.
Yay! So much for this being a shorter episode. What are we at now? 95, 94, but with control in space at 2 more.
Command received.
Okay, something just crashed downstairs.
Cruiser
That
reporting.
is not my apartment, so
TIE squadron here.
Construction complete.
Brigade
All right.
standing by.
Well, I think we are going to leave that there for this stream. And the end and this episode. So thank you everyone who watched both on YouTube and on Twitch. Next time we are going to, I guess, break into the core. We have 40 planets left to take technically, but it'll go a lot faster now. Because a lot of these are, like I was saying, planets that Gabrador, we need to auto-resolve. We have the space over Jindine and Bothawai. Then we're going to leave some of these for last, but we may be able to finish this in one stream even. Definitely 2 streams. So I don't think we'll need to stream this next Thursday. So we'll probably end up, in that case, starting the Imperial playthrough next Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. But anyways, thank you again for watching, everyone. And I will see you next time. Bye.